Hi, it's Annette. It's cold in Phoenix. It's November 13th. November 13th, and it's cold, and I don't like being cold. Like, when I say cold, it's like 60 degrees outside. I have to use the heater. It warms up a little bit towards the end of November, but then it's like cold for 2 months, and I know like 2 months isn't a long time. I just don't like being cold, so I'm just cozy today. Okay, so I've been wanting to make a lot of like beginner meditation videos because I feel like a lot of people are awakening right now, and it's just very good for your health and your soul. But then I realized I can't make like any meditating videos until I go over crystals. Duh. So this is kind of just like an intro beginner, like crystal 101. 101. Crystals have tons of energies, and everything has energies. Every object, even though crystals aren't objects, they have very high frequencies. So I just want to go over, like, this is not even like I studied them and I like watched a bunch of videos or read a bunch of books. This is actually just what I picked up on my own, like intuition wise. So I don't even know if any of it's correct. It works out for me. I don't think there's any wrong way. First of all, where do you get crystals? You can Google and see if there's any crystal shops in your area. Is that filming? Yes. Is it in focus? Who knows? Most of the gem and crystal shops, they'll have a bunch of little ones, and they're very inexpensive. I would definitely go to one of those before you buy like a big, huge piece. Like, those are definitely for more experience, like, you know, for, collectors, that people that's been in the game for a while and want to display it. Start off small, and of course we're going to go over the ones that's going to be a must-have, and most people already know quartz. But just go in there and just pick which one calls to you. Like, which one do you like the color? Out of all of them, like, you know, just look around and, you know, pick them up, feel them. That calls to you. Doesn't matter what it is. And, you know, pick that one. So next, you're going to want to get quartz. You might want to, if you're just starting off, I guess one's fine. But, like, once you find out how important they are, it's really good to have a bunch. Let's see. I don't know. I have them all around the house, and then I get really upset when I lose them. But then, like, they know I'm upset because that's something else we're going to do. It's very important just to start off with. I'll show you what I use quartz for. It's great for meditating. If you are into tarot, it helps clear the cards. It clears a lot of energy. It holds a high frequency. It also keeps your other crystals charged. So if you always want to keep one, you could keep them with your tarot decks. One with your tarot decks. You could keep one with all your other crystals, or a few with your other crystals, because they're going to hold that high frequency and charge. Quartz is in clocks because it holds that high frequency. It's used in a lot of technology, pyramids. Look at a documentary on pyramids and how they use quartz then. Tesla, time machines. They're very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Rose quartz. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. Rose quartz, it's good for the heart chakra. Very good healing powers here. This is one of my favorites. Okay, so my favorite, I don't really like purple that much, but it just called out to me. – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – –– –– –– –– – – –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– – Okay, so Lepidolite, I got it because it helps people with high anxiety. I think this one does too. A lot of the crystals I pick out they help with high anxiety because I suffer from anxiety and OCD, which I know is just learned behavior. Like, it's from my upbringing, it's from society, it's from my beliefs as I was young, siblings, parents. A lot of stuff comes into these different disorders we have. And that's why meditation and everything has helped me, because it's all in your head and it's all about perspective. Peacefulness, rest, tranquility, sweet dreams. Crystals have so much medicine powers behind them too, because the minerals in them get into your bloodstream, and the mineral of I always have to think of Pedialyte, that baby drink. I drink that when I'm hungover. Pedialyte. So a lot of people might already know about black tourmaline. What's that one song? Anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. I'm sorry, that was in my head. Black tourmaline. High vibrations. It says to keep you grounded, but it really gets you up and pumping. The main reason a lot of people get it is it protects so well against bad energies, bad entities. I'm so sorry I forgot amethyst. Amethyst is one of those crystals or stones you definitely should have along with your quartz. It helps with negative thoughts, clear any negative thoughts in your head, any darkness in your head. It helps you focus on work, another abundance one. It helps you make decisions. It brightens your intuitive skills already. I feel stones are a lot like tarot cards. Like, if you're familiar with the tarot community, and the first time you get a new deck, you need to look at the cards and study them, and how do you feel when you look at one, and feel them and touch them and admire their beauty. Like, you go through your cards. Same thing when you get your crystals. Each one of my crystals I go through, I see how, the different shapes, the different specs, and then intentionally tell them that you grateful for them and that you love them and that you feel their power, and you talk to them. You get to know each one, like if it's even a pet. Like, I lose this one all the time because it's my favorite. And then every time I lose it, like, I tell him in my head, I'm like, I'm sorry I lost you. And he always comes up. But they feel the energy. If you just ignore them, they're not going to have as much powers as if you connect with them. So definitely, feel them, rub them. You can take them to work with you, have them in a little baggie. You can have some in your car. You can meditate with them on your chest. I meditate mine on my chest. You could put them in different chakra areas. Yeah. You could decorate around the house with them. I used to sleep with them, but then, I've lost a lot that way. They're probably just all over, under the mattress and stuff. If you do tarot, I'll show you how I clear my cards really quick. Before I do any reading, I meditate before. And when I meditate, I think meditation is prayer, but I kind of say a little prayer either out loud or to myself, to God, source, any guardian angels or archangels, and I let them know that I'm grateful and I love the energy and that I love them and appreciate them. To clear these cards of any energies before in the prior reading, and to only give me a reading with the best guidance and downloads that will help me for the good, for all good. And then I clear the cards, I hold it intentionally, and then I knock it and then now the cards are cleared. To charge your crystals, you want to put them outside in a full moon. Full moons, eclipses. I put them out with everything. I know there's some crystals people say you shouldn't, or I don't know, but I mean, if I have the best intentions, my crystals are good. You could put them on your windowsill if you don't want to put them outside at night. So like any phase. So if you have a calendar at home, or you can even just use your phone, look up the moon phases for that month, and then you'll start learning the moon phases too, because it's going to be the same thing each month, kind of thing, or with the cycle. Just write down when the next quarter moon, the new moon, the last moon, the next full moon, the next eclipse, blood moon, anything you see on there, just write on your calendar. And then put your crystals out so they can get recharged, and when you put them out, tell them you love them and you appreciate them, and just, take care of them. This crystal is actually a rock I found outside. You don't have to pay for something to appreciate its power and its frequency. So, yeah, just have fun with it. Have fun. I mean, shit, you can even name your crystals. Now I feel bad I didn't name mine. Amy. Jordan. No.
Do you always trust your first initial feeling?